What's up, party people? I am April, the sci-fi Mombie. Did you miss us? We've been out for 2 weeks because of stupid tech issues. We finally got them ironed out, thank God. And now we are here. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Victor.
Hi.
And our producer, third wheel, Pizza Dave.
Hey.
Formerly known as Chicken Dave. There's only 2 people, actually, yeah, 2 people that would know that reference. Chicken Dave.
Oh, Kevin, Liz, you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Drive-by Dave. Oh, wait, didn't he pass away?
I think so.
Oh, man. He was cool. I am a 44-year-old working Mombie fueled by caffeine, trying to navigate through life. Everybody knows what life is. And I'm here to talk about life, love, kids, families, whatever I want. Relationships, culture, TV, movies, music, and most of all, sci-fi. We're having too much fun today. Okay. Like I said, we were out for 2 weeks. It sucked. Stupid. But we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got tech now that's gonna work. And if
Hopefully.
Yeah, no kidding, right? And if you haven't noticed my eyeshadow and my really cool shirt from 2 years ago, we're rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Super Bowl 57. So come on, guys, bring home another trophy to Kansas City. Bring it home to Missouri. All right. I have a retraction from 2 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
I know. Wow. Mombie 8 puts her foot in her mouth. Yeah.
Wait, you retract what you say?
Only on this show. I misspoke that Denise Crosby, who we all know in the sci-fi community, is Tasha Yar from TNG, Star Trek TNG, and Deep Impact. She is not David Crosby's granddaughter. She is Bing Crosby's granddaughter, and David was Bing's cousin. So I deeply apologize to the Crosby family. I need to learn to read English. That would help, right? Okay, so we are sorry. I misspoke, and we wish you all our deepest condolences on his passing, and we hope you all are doing okay. All right. And in the past 2 weeks, there have been a ton of passings. I mean, good grief. Since the beginning of the year, I told the Grim Reaper to wait till the beginning of the year, but I guess...
He's starting early this year.
Yeah, no kidding. So, Van Connor, who was the bassist of the Screaming Trees, he passed away from pneumonia, and he was 55. That's so young. Especially where we sit, that's young. So...
Mm-hmm.
Deborah Barak, one of my favorite producers from CBS News, passed away. She was 65. Anton Walkes of the Charlotte FS Defenders, he was 25. That is so young.
Yeah.
So they didn't say what he died from, but don't quote me. I'm presuming it was cardiac arrest, but you never know these days.
Yeah.
Jay Briscoe, who is a Ring of Honor wrestler, he was 38. CJ Harris, who is an American Idol alum, he passed away on the 16th, but they didn't give his age. Al Brown was one of those big characters in The Wire. He was 82. Jeremy Ruhlman, I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I botched his name. He was a model that worked for Christian Siriano. I believe that's correct. He was 27. Boy, there's that 27 in Hollywood again. Man, Amy Winehouse, Jim Belushi, Mama Cass, Janis Joplin.
Jim Morrison.
Was it Jimi Hendrix 27 too?
Hendrix.
I mean,
Kurt Cobain.
God.
Yeah, wow.
So it's an age that you just go, why?
Janis Joplin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a weird age.
Seems like it's getting younger, too, as the years go by as well.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
Yeah, I remember back in 2019, a famous Disney star, Cameron Boyce, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
He was in... he was 20.
20.
Wow.
He was in Jessie he was on Descendants, and like
Oh yeah. But he had like an immuno
yeah,
disorder that he obviously wasn't taking care of.
yeah,
But I mean, it's still shocking because it
Yeah.
was just sudden.
and
Yeah.
he was so young too.
Yeah. Oh, we miss him. He was really funny. Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm gonna start yawning now. All right. Michael, and I always say his last name right. Lear. He was I don't want to say acting director, but he was like pretty much in charge of Second City, Chicago. He passed away from ALS. He was 44. Lloyd Morissette. This one really hits my heart because I'm a huge Sesame Street fan. You guys have grown up on Sesame Street. Pizza Dave and I grew up on Sesame Street. He was the co-creator in 1969 with Jim Henson and the other person. I'll figure it out. But he was 93. So it just seems like, oh man, I hope this isn't a streak out of, Sesame Street that all the people we remember and love are passing away. And I mean, it's going to happen. It's life.
Yeah.
But when you grow up watching these people and you think they're a part of your family.
Yeah, I remember when Mr. Hooper died when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it, but I wasn't alive then.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and like Big Bird, like there was one episode where Big Bird was like talking like, "Where's Mr. Hooper?" and they had to explain to him what happened.
Yeah, it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Lance Kerwin, who was a famous child actor, and he kind of continued it on into his adulthood. He was 62. They didn't say what he passed away from. Lisa Loring, who was the original Wednesday Addams in the live action show in the 60s? Late 60s. She was 64. That one was kind of a shock to everybody because she just kind of died from pneumonia. And I have one more. Actually, I have two more. I'm saving one for the last. There was a young man who passed away from Days of Our Lives, and there was another show he was on. Hold, please. More tech issues. Talk amongst yourselves. I don't have a topic. I'm verklempt with tech issues.
Should we introduce the new segment while you're...
Oh.
What?
You sure that was sugar?
Where is it? Where'd it go? I just saw it.
What?
Ex-Pakistani leader Pervez Musharraf. He died today. He was 79. Pervez. Did I say that right? Okay. Well, remember, he was the one that was all chummy with Bush and... Yeah. So, wow. Good grief. Okay, let me find that. Okay, talk. Somebody talk.
Should we introduce the new segment?
No.
Okay.
No. Cody Longo is his name. He was 34. They think it was alcohol poisoning. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, he must have been on like a bender or something. Good God. Okay. And last but not least, because he should be remembered just like George Floyd for the rest of our lives, Tyree Nichols was 29, and he was murdered by 5 officers of the Scorpion Squadron of the Memphis Police Department at the beginning of January. What these guys were doing traffic stops, nobody knows. Not even the chief knew. It's disbanded. They have been arrested. They have been charged. I hope there's justice for Tyree. I'm sorry it's political. We don't usually talk about that, but this crap's got to stop. Come to find out, they did it a week before with another black man, but he lived. So,
well, there is something.
That's what a lot of people are thinking. Yeah. What, Vic?
There is another story that happened. So I haven't really heard like much from this story, but I've heard that like a little few updates. I forgot who this. I forgot what his name was, but this guy was convicted for a murder he did not commit, and he's a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Of his, I believe, fiance, but he didn't commit it. But they still, after going to court about this, they still decided to follow through with his execution.
Wow. So did he go through like all the appeals to the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court kicked it back?
Yeah, they still.
Well,
it was here in Missouri.
Well, I mean, that's up to Governor Parson to decide.
Yeah, but
he's not doing very many of them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we move on, and our deepest condolences to all of the families of the loved ones that they lost over the past 2 weeks. It's just sad on a lot of these. To start out, other general news of the week, I am going on a gear grinding expedition. Are we ready, Vic? All right. Missouri, I don't give a damn who you think you are. Do not pass that bill. Do not pass the Don't Say Gay bill. Don't do it.
Nope.
Enough. I am sick and tired of the LGBTQIA plus community being attacked all over this country. I'm sick of it. And enough is enough.
Literally, people are dying, Kim.
Yes.
But we're the problem?
Yeah. They are born this way.
Mm-hmm.
They are born this way. Leave them alone. Okay. Any side commentary?
Nope.
Nope. But I say put it on the ballot.
Yeah, let the people
Let
decide.
us decide.
No, you're gonna be surprised.
Literally.
Yeah. Let us figure it out. Don't leave it up to the hands of the Retrumplicants in Missouri's legislature. I'm sorry, guys, you really are following him and your noses are orange. Okay.
Literally, even us just existing is a problem to them.
And too bad.
So sad.
Yep. They need to grow up.
Yeah.
So this one I got from the morning mashup when I was driving dirt to school and I could listen anyways. But Stanley T was telling about a woman who won free Chipotle for life and then they took it back. And she didn't say anything. She didn't like post anything. She went in to use it and they told her that it was taken back.
Wow.
Okay, so why would you give away free food for life? They didn't do anything to you. They didn't say anything derogatory, and then you just take it back. It makes no sense. So that's a kind of weird one. Good job, Chipotle.
You done fucked up.
Yeah.
Lisa, go ahead.
I was just saying there's not a lot of things that make sense nowadays.
Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
Literally, Chipotle, you had one job.
We love Chipotle in this house. We are not sponsored by them, nor do they give us anything.
/ you had one job.
Yeah. So we love you. Okay. Lisa Marie Presley was laid to rest, 2 weeks ago, next to her son in the garden at Graceland. And come to find out, she had been on street drug bender like 3 or 4 weeks.
Wow.
Nonstop. So it contributed to her cardiac arrest. So we are very sorry. I feel for Priscilla. I really do. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world to not only lose your ex-husband, but your child, your only child. But she's got her granddaughters. I believe she's taken custody of her granddaughters because her oldest granddaughter just had a baby herself. And she's married, had a baby. So, just sad. Experiments are being used with lasers to see if they could control lightning strikes around major airports. And this was in Popular Science. And I was like, wow, that's a cool idea. Because we know that China has been seeding clouds to make it rain. why can't we control lightning?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty cool idea. I hope it works. I mean, so far they said it was working.
Just imagine if they could capture and store the energy that lightning has.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be amazing.
That would be.
There's more electricity in one bolt of lightning there is a whole power station.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah,
wow.
That would be cool.
I mean, I think the way we're doing energy is just, it's messing up everything.
No.
And
we're humans. We never get it right.
I know, but I'm saying, like, all of this greenhouse gas and stuff polluting the ozone layer, that's why global warming is happening, whether you want to believe it or not. It's happening.
Yeah.
And that's
it's real.
Yeah.
And it is man-made.
It is man-made. It's not natural. I don't want to hear that BS anymore.
And that's what people have to realize. Just because you don't believe it, that doesn't mean it's not true.
Exactly. You can have your beliefs. We can have ours. That doesn't mean you have to, be an asshole over it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why we live in America, because of free speech.
Yeah.
So, the Earth's core has slowed to a stop. And according to, I forgot his name again. Darn it. I was going to do all this last week and I didn't do it. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. It's on CNN.com if you want to read it. He was actually on CNN this morning a couple weeks ago. He's a really cool scientist.
Holy cow. I've never had a Nick before.
Oh. Okay, where is it? There he is. Michio Kaku, Kaku. Yeah.
Kaku.
Yeah, he's the physicist.
Sounds like Japanese.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Kaku.
When he talks like deGrasse Tyson, when they talk, I listen because they have usually the best concrete scientific evidence to show us all. So, when he was talking, I was listening. And so it's on CNN.com. It happens around every 70 years, they say. And then it reverses itself and goes the other direction. It's just the way it keeps our magnetic pole and our electricity working is pretty much what it is. Yeah. Speaking of Earth, Turkey and Syria had a major earthquake last weekend. How many did they? Let me look.
5,000?
No, it's more like 22,000. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure it's higher than that now.
Because the population over there is pretty dense.
Yeah, well, and it's the way they make them live.
Yeah, stack them on top of each other.
Yeah. So I'm going to guesstimate that it's probably higher than 22,000. But just the pictures out of there, oh my God, I felt horrible. And there was a baby. I read an article this week on CNN. A baby was born actually in the rubble.
Yeah.
And the baby and the mom are fine. But wow, can you imagine having to give birth in rubble? I mean, good grief. So,
I don't know what's worse, having to give birth or realizing that you're going into labor while you're trapped under all this stuff.
Exactly. I mean, it's very scary.
Yeah.
So, the exotic green comet went by Earth. Supposedly, we only see this every 50,000 years. It was pretty cool. They had it on CNN this morning again. But it just seems like a lot of cool things with the Earth are happening just recently. Like the 600 square mile piece of ice shelf that broke off on the it's not New England, New Britain. There we go. The New Britain side of Antarctica. That's like, isn't that like the size of Rhode Island?
Probably about that.
We're on. Okay, I don't need to be saying A2 Rhode Island. Okay, been on a Family Guy bender today. Sorry, guys. Hold please. I should have had this all ready to go, guys. I am really slacking, and I can because I'm the sci-fi Mombie. I'm just curious. Oh, it's over here. 1,214 square miles. So it was half the size of Rhode Island.
Okay.
That's a pretty big chunk of ice to be drifting out in the South. I think it's the South Atlantic.
And it's going to get into warm water
Yeah.
and melt. It's
Yeah.
going to cause the water to displace.
Yeah.
Especially, like, if there were any, living creatures on there, too. It's just like...
Well, I mean, penguins know to jump. I mean...
But polar bears...
True, yeah. But I think they were watching to make sure that all the wildlife got off it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to melt and it's just going to raise sea levels and...
Yeah.
So...
Cool the water.
Yep.
It'll do that.
And it will. So this last week, Ticketmaster opened the gates for Beyonce's world tour. And they found a way to cut the bots out. So it was just real people buying real tickets. Unlike the week before when the Senate hauled their asses in, Ticketmaster and Live Nation together, because Live Nation owns Ticketmaster. And they used bad references of Taylor songs to chew their asses. It was hilarious.
Yeah, because, like...
to hear what's Lee from Utah use
didn't she have to cancel that entire tour because of what happened?
I don't know if they did she cancel the tour?
I think so.
Or did they cancel the ticket buying?
I don't know, but I don't know. They might have just canceled the ticket buying.
I think that's what they did because they were trying it out on Beyonce's tour, and now that it's working, I think they're going to open it back up.
Yeah.
So, but man, just to hear Amy Klobuchar and Liz Warren and all those people using Taylor's references.
I would love to go see Madonna in concert. She's doing it.
Have you seen her lately? Did you see her at the Grammys?
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was. I didn't recognize her.
Really?
Yeah. She was like all puffy and she just didn't look like the Madonna we know. Like, she didn't even look like the Madonna when she first started. I mean, because usually that's what artists do. They want to, look like how they did a long time. Okay. So, yeah, but I've heard that's going to be... We actually were flying with a guy. We landed in Vegas, and he was actually going to work one of Madonna's concerts.
Oh, yeah, that...
Yeah, so he was a guard.
Did you see who won Record of the Year?
Actually, we're going to get to that in a little bit. We're going to have a Grammy Palooza special.
I know, but I just wanted to...
Go ahead.
So, Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras won for Record of the Year. And Kim Petras is the first trans woman to ever win a Grammy.
Wow, that's great. Cool. See, I missed that part. Where were we last Sunday?
We were here.
Were we here all night?
Yeah, we didn't go anywhere.
Huh. Why did we miss it?
Because we were watching other stuff.
Or was it The Last of Us? We were watching The Last of Us, weren't we?
Yeah.
That is a kick-ass show, guys. You've got to watch it. It's so good. Makes me want to play the video game. So.
Are you sure you could?
Really? Really? Look, I may have grown up with an NES, but I can play video games.
At least you had one.
Well, controllers don't look anything like the NES controller looks like.
Well,
kids.
This was me though.
Yeah, they've had a
Atari 2600.
Yeah, I never had one of those. So
I'm just old.
Oh boy. Well, my dad would play Super Mario Brothers with me, so that and he plays Wii. He Wii bowls.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Tetris and Dr. Mario was about this week.
Okay, so we were talking about Best New Artist.
Mhm.
What was her name again?
Samara Joy.
And people were shocked that she won. I don't know why. It's always supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
I think it was because it was a jazz album. And I've listened to it. It's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. So I think some people just need to pipe down.
But I will say I won't talk about what the album of the year was, but I don't agree with it, the winner. Like, I don't agree with who won. The person I wanted to win wasn't even nominated, so...
Oh. Didn't Lizzo win that?
No, it was...
Was it Beyonce?
It was Harry Styles.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
He was talking about T-Swizzle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got cut out. Oh, I know why.
Why?
Her album came out 2 days after the deadline. She will bank next year. Unless there's some really good stuff. She will clean up the Grammys next year. They were talking about that on the morning mashup.
2 days, though.
2 days. The Academy doesn't.
Deadline's a deadline.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
That sucks, though. I mean, out of the people that were nominated, I would have liked to see Adele win. Out of the people who were nominated.
Yeah, Dell really worked hard on that album. It was really good when it came out.
Yeah.
And then during the pandemic, it came out. So
30, right?
Super Bowl 57 is tomorrow. And if you haven't heard already, Rihanna is the halftime performer. But Chris Stapleton is doing the national anthem. Sherry Lee Ralph is singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Is that right? Okay. Good. And
African American national anthem.
Yeah. And Babyface will sing America the Beautiful. And then Rihanna's halftime show has Jay-Z, Eminem, and a lot of other people coming to support her. So it's going to be a good show.
That means at least 2 songs are confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella and Love the Way You Lie.
And I heard she's going to sing the one from Black Panther.
Okay.
I heard that the other day.
Oh,
don't quote me on that.
Imagine if she got Britney Spears to do S&M. That would be a moment.
Britney's kind of in another...
I know, but...
Yeah.
I feel like, this could be like her first performance outside of her conservatorship. I feel like if she had the opportunity, she should take it.
Well, they staged an intervention. She's denying it. So, I don't know. It's just sad.
Mm-hmm.
But, and last but not least, because I'm mad at Fox right now, they went ahead and renewed animation domination for 2 more years. Including Family Guy. Really? Really, really, really? So, renew the Orville. Okay. We were going to do an Oscars Palooza, but I think do we want to still do that, or do we want to...
We can do it after the fact.
We could do like a mini show. Well, I mean, it's award season, and that's our new thing. Oh. Vic has an idea for a new segment.
So, usually, my mom will post on social media about the favorite quote of the week. Favorite quote of the... Yeah. So, I decided to make my own little segment for the podcast called Vic's Favorite Quote of the Week. So, before I get into the quote, I want to give a little context. So, there's this content creator on TikTok and YouTube Shorts that I watch called Selena Spooky Boo. And she sleepwalks and she films it.
Oh, wow.
She films it. And that's where I got this quote, because it's really funny, the things she says.
I used to sleepwalk, so I...
Yeah, but...
As a kid.
So the quote is, I take little shits and I run tight ships. And this was her saying this while she was sleepwalking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You should go ahead and put that out there on our social media too.
Yeah.
Or hand it over to me and I'll post it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. I like it. Okay. Keep that going. From Umbridge. So we'll talk Oscars on, I'm going to call them shorts.
Sure.
Or do we want to call it something else?
Well, YouTube Shorts is a thing.
Well, it's not YouTube.
I know.
Snippets.
Sci-Fi Mombie snippets. They're bonus. And we will also have bonus episodes. I'm just trying to narrow out my stupid schedule for Ranger.
Mini Mombies. Think about it.
Yeah? Yeah. Kind of like... We stumbled on the show with Kathy Bates. What was it called?
Oh, gosh.
It's about weed.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Disjointed. Okay. What was funny is it's from 2017, 18. We missed it entirely.
Yeah.
It's Chuck Lorre, which we love. We love Chuck Lorre.
Mm-hmm.
And the sister from United States of Al is on it, Kathy Bates. And the big, tall security guard is from Be Positive.
I think so.
I think it's Be Positive.
He was the guy who worked as the orderly, maybe? Or no, he wasn't the phlebotomist.
No.
What did he play?
He's from one of Chuck's other shows.
Yeah.
But guys, if you need something to watch, go watch it. It's so funny. And it's just hilarious. Because Kathy Bates is just amazing. And it was only for one season too, which is sad. But the guy talking in an Australian accent to the weed plants he's growing in the basement was awesome. So, anybody else have anything before we wrap up news of the week? Okay, so who's ready for the hot topic of the week?
Let's do it.
Vic hates this. I loathe it, but you have to do it if you want to lose weight.
And I embrace it now.
Yeah, I really need to embrace it. All right, so we're not qualified, but you can ask us anyways.
We're unqualified, but you can ask us.
It's unqualified?
Yeah.
I just said not qualified.
It's unqualified. It was from the beginning. You just...
Well, anyways, this is the last one of the series. I'm going to throw sleep in with it. But it's on exercise. And let me read our beautiful disclaimer. Are you ready? Here it goes. Before starting any exercise routine or program, please, for the love of God, check with your physician or healthcare professional. What may work for us here at Sci-Fi Mombie may not work for you.
Well, talk to your doc.
Good to build a plan with your healthcare provider. If you do not have a healthcare provider, what the hell are you doing? Go get one. I know it's tight. Things are tight. It's hard to, it's hard to have that stuff. I get it. I work for the insurance company. I understand. So please, we are only giving suggestions. Don't take us at face value. Please. All right. So we were going to have Ranger on again because she was with us for nutrition, and she brought up one thing I do need to mention. You do need vitamins and minerals and supplements because our food today doesn't give all of them. And as Pizza Dave and I know, having gastric sleeve, we take a shitload.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just when you think you're going to get rid of meds, you add on 50 more. So
I got a bag full.
yeah, me too. I have buckets.
Even just a simple multivitamin added,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Drink a glass of V8.
Yeah. Or
Could have had a V8.
start
Yeah.
taking a multivitamin.
Yeah.
You know, just do something.
But the moral of the story is avoid burnout.
Mm-hmm.
I've been burnt out. And I need to get back on the road because I'm almost to my goal weight. And you also need to pick something that you like to do.
If you don't like it, you ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, you're gonna leave it. Like I'm telling you, I laugh every time when I hear somebody's story about they went to CrossFit because somebody told them it's so much fun and you're gonna love it, and then they wake up the next morning after the class.
Same thing with Zumba too. It's just
with that there's actually 3 levels, so you can
Or for somebody like me, old. Hey,
Water aerobics.
Wake up the next morning stiff and sore.
Yeah. I love water aerobics. I just can't afford it right now.
What are the Zumba levels? Hard.
No.
No. I'm trying to do a joke here.
Oh, oops.
What are the 3 Zumba levels? Hard, difficult, and unbearable.
That's because Vic hates exercise. But, like, Ranger and I, we like Leslie Sansoni's Walk at Home program. She's got a ton of DVDs. She's been doing it for years. And you get some pretty sick-looking calves from it. No, I do.
That is exercise bike.
Yeah, I also ride the exercise bike and do light weights.
No, I don't like exercise that much, but I do like Just Dance.
Yeah. See? There's another one you can choose. But it's important.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to get that heart rate up to protect your heart. Hey, it's February. It's Healthy Heart Month. Wear red to show your support. Heart disease is the #1 killer of humans around the globe. Still is. Not going to change. COVID tried to beat it out, but it didn't work. And then cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer. So, I do low impact aerobics. That's what Leslie does. I brought, who was that? Denise Austin's DVD. I brought that home from the library and I'm like, nope. Jane Fonda's stuff.
Or you could do what I do. You could work 45 to 50 hours a week making pizzas.
Yeah,
That's
standing
plenty.
on your feet.
You know
all the
what?
time and walking around.
Yeah. Or stand up at your desk for like 20 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
Because sitting is the new smoking. Because we all work at a desk. There's not a lot of factory jobs anymore. They're all in China. Political, sorry.
I have a hands-on job.
Yeah, you do. Because you run circles around those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pissed me off today.
So, but the first time we started losing weight in 2009, we would put Vic and Gail in the stroller, spray them down with mosquito repellent because we lived by a
junkyard.
Yeah. And Anthony would come with us and we would walk the neighborhood twice because once was a mile and another pass was 2 miles. And that's what we always tried until it got really hot that summer and we just lost interest.
We were large.
Yeah, we were. But we lost.
Yeah, but the thing with Tony is he was actually kind of skinny.
Yeah,
now.
but Tony has a reason though. Tony has ADHD and he was on medicine to suppress his appetite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was just...
He wasn't on Adderall.
No, not yet. He was on dextroamphetamine, which is a component. Okay, well, technically, yeah.
But still, it made him go.
Yeah, it did.
No,
look at him now. Okay.
I mean...
I'll be nice.
He's a lot healthier than I am.
Well, and you can work on that. You just got to find it deep in yourself.
I really want to, go to a dietitian and really commit to it this time.
Okay. Well, Dr. Reed's, my weight loss doctor, is a part of Washington University in St. Louis, and Dr. Egan did my surgery. He is phenomenal. If you have to go to St. Louis, which my employer forced me to. Dave, however, had his done here in Springfield with
Dr. Timothy Woods,
Farrell Duncan Clinic.
Former U.S. Army captain from Iraq.
I used to work for them. That's how we found out about it. He's a phenomenal surgeon. He does general surgery too. So if you need a good surgeon in the Springfield area, go for it.
He was very, very happy because I did well for his numbers.
By the way, we are not sponsored by Cox Health or Farrell Duncan Clinic. We just use them and we like them.
Oh, especially.
And Nightingale has shown up. She had her first dance second dance last night.
I've been to many dances before. It's just like my second high school dance.
Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. She came home on cloud 9.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I kind of came home in a boy's jacket as well.
Which she's now using for a pillowcase.
No, I'm not. I'm hanging it up. He might be listening to this. Shut.
That's great. So
He's not.
He's not. No.
Gail wants us to turn more towards sci-fi
Yes, because
because of the name.
and I also like mystery books, and I want to talk about them more.
She's actually the producer who's supposed to be working on the book club.
Yeah, I'm working on books that I want to read and analyze here.
So we're working on it. We've got a lot of ideas.
I need to work on my Drag Race series.
Mhm. Hey, it looks good.
Bah, bah.
Yeah.
Backtracking now back to exercise. Just find something that you like. Start, even if you have to, like what I did with Real Appeal. I started out on my 15-minute breaks riding my exercise bike, or you can do a mile of Leslie in 15 minutes on the DVD.
How about we do an episode next
did
week of like...
Who did it? Who drank my green tea? Who did it?
Not me.
Not me.
And Tony.
I'm gonna go kick his ass.
Oh, Lord. You're going to hear some fights.
I think next week we should do a whole episode on guilty pleasure foods.
We just get over a health and wellness series, and now you want to jump into bad stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That's the point.
But like I was saying,
Touch that shit. I hate cream soda. Sorry.
the fun never stops at the Sci-Fi Mombie house.
Yeah, it never does.
But like I was saying, find what you like to do what you like to do. Don't worry about others. I have a phobia of working out in front of other people. I don't even like to walk the neighborhood. I mean, it's not a bad neighborhood, but I just don't like people staring at me. But you...
I've seen every inch of this neighborhood.
Yeah, because you use... Okay.
You've also seen every inch of something else.
It's kind of funny that we started...
Oh, bad.
I'm your mother, you freak!
No.
Oh my god! Vic. It's kind of funny we started out in this neighborhood and we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to
We
move
started up on the bottom, now
over
we're
here. But
So you don't have to stay here forever.
I know. We're working towards it. Maybe that's something else we should cover. Keep this series going on financial health, because it can really screw with your stress levels. So
Go for it.
So we'll hop over to sleep, because all of this goes hand in hand. And if you don't believe it, including teeth, I never realized until I went back to school for medical coding how much your teeth can fuck up your body.
Yeah.
It can affect your heart. It can cause heart disease, diabetes, just stomach issues, problems. You need to chew your food. Pizza Dave's going to get his teeth done here soon.
I hope.
Yeah. And, but sleep, if you're a teenager, you should get 10 to 12 hours of sleep a night. It decreases as you get older. Like right now, I get 6 or less.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not supposed to be doing that. But I do it anyways. And I have sleep apnea, so I wear a CPAP machine, and it sucks. And it's a family trait. Both grandfathers snored. My dad snores. My dad wears a CPAP now. But I'm going back because I've lost a lot of weight. What am I at? 170 pounds lost, I think.
About that.
I'm going to see if I actually need it anymore, because I take it off in the middle of the night anyways. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. But sleep is important. All the diseases that touch sleep, insomnia, Amy's Big Red's sleep disorder.
Is seasonal affective disorder?
No, she's got idiopathic hypersomnia. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, where you
Yeah.
sleep too much.
Yeah. Talk to somebody. Talk to a doctor. Find out if your sleep pattern, because we all have a rhythm. It's called the circadian rhythm. If it's not right, ask. Don't just go buy melatonin and, that's how I'll sleep. As Jennifer Aniston says, good nights start with good mornings. So just that commercial that's out with her because she deals with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more common than you know. It really is. Anything else you want to chat about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just that you can never make up missed sleep.
No.
You can't sleep twice as much the next night if you missed half the night before. It doesn't work that way.
Wish.
I've been experiencing a lot of writer's block recently.
Oh, I had that for like 20 years.
No, so if you guys don't know, I am a songwriter, not professionally or anything, but usually I'm pretty good at, having ideas for songs, writing songs, but recently I've just been going through a lot of writer's block. I used to be able to do 5 or 6 songs grouped together, but I've only managed to write 3 in the past couple of weeks.
Well, I hope it comes back because you are a really good writer.
Yeah.
You really are. I've kind of had... One of my Orville buddies is putting out 4 comic books. They're called Orville Inked. And they're going to be on Fibbersnort soon. Todd, you're awesome. Shout out.
Fibblesnort.
Fibblesnort. Thank you. I mispronounce everything. There's only 2 forms of English I know, regular and bad.
No, let's go ahead and shout out Todd Lehman.
You're awesome, Todd. And it was his his foreword was written by
Black Soup Jess.
Yeah. So thank you. Too much swirl in my head right now.
Pay attention.
Yeah, you do. And so if you see those out, read them. It looks really good. And he kind of gave me an idea on my fan fiction. I think I'm trying to write a novel when I should be just clipping it down. Ranger told me that too. She's like, you're put too much into it. I'm like, I can't help it. I have these ideas. I had to write them down. So
I would really like to produce my music, but I don't know how to do it.
There's got to be somebody we can get a hold of.
Yeah.
So what about Derek?
Derek?
Yeah. You might
He's got recording stuff at his house.
Yeah. Oh, that's something else. We are working on a Sci-Fi Mombie intro song.
That's also a parody.
And it's a parody because, we like to write those here at Sci-Fi Mombie. And it's a parody of Zombie by the Cranberries. And Pizza Dave came up with the words, but it's such a fitting memorial to the lead singer of the Cranberries.
Dolores.
Yeah. She unfortunately passed away. What was last year, year before?
It's been about a year and a
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
She just had demons with drugs and
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll have that out soon. You can find us on social media and YouTube. We're on all the platforms except Truth. You'll never catch me there.
What is Truth?
It's T-Rumps.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never catch me there.
The truth is a lie.
Yeah. Especially his platform. Somebody asked me the other day if we are on Reddit. Yes, but we don't update it.
Oh, I was going to say a joke, but I don't know if you'd want to hear it.
Okay, go ahead.
So you know how you were talking about how you said bad English?
Mm-hmm.
How you speak bad English? Well, having English as your second language is, hard hard sometimes, especially when you don't have a first language.
Yeah. I think my first language is alien. Maybe Klingon. I don't know.
I thought it was
I knew
Nerdese.
Nerdese. Yeah. I could talk Klingon once. I can't do it anymore because I can't remember half of it.
It sounds like a bunch of Hawk and Flem.
Do you know there are actual in communication departments across the country in colleges and universities that Hollywood hires these linguistics people to build these languages?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's a billion-dollar industry. It's pretty fascinating. I didn't know. I thought, oh, you're just making up words and shit. And, no, you're not.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So.
Same thing with the Simlish from The Sims. Like, The Sims have their own language.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that last night on T and Telly. They were talking about maybe trying to get somebody to do an Orville Sims.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the language.
Yeah. And it's the same thing where it's like...
Sorry, Friday night. Sorry.
They, like, work with people to, like, actually make it sound like
that's
actual
insane.
Words.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And there have actually been, like, popular artists who have made songs in Simlish for the game.
Wow, that's
like,
cool.
Like, Katy Perry did one.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle Monáe did a couple songs for The Sims. Glass Animals. Paramore.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But back to our social media. I haven't posted in a long time on Counter Social or Mastodon or what's the other one that starts with a P?
Pinterest?
No.
Is that it? Oh.
I don't post very much there either.
I don't even know the two words talking about.
Patreon. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. And my buddy Katie on the Quantum Drive, she said it best. It's hard to keep up with that stuff when you work full time. She's a coder like I am. So shout out Katie and Rob. And everybody in Orville Nation, you all are amazing. I enjoy the community. We enjoy the community. And great group of people. Great group of people. So I like that we're doing positivity. Orville Nation is posting stuff like that and putting it out there. So I really like that. So I don't have anything else. Y'all got anything else?
Mm-mm. Well, I do have to say that the songs that I have written, the 3 songs I've written, they're like 3 completely different genres.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you going country?
No, I don't like country. No, but I have a jazz song, sort of a rock pop sort of song.
You're good at those.
And it's like the third one is more of, I guess the best way to just describe it is a ballad, but it's not like a romantic song.
It
Oh.
doesn't have to be a ballad. It's just
Is it a rock ballad?
No.
Is it like...
No, it's
Sebastian Bach
Yes!
screaming his head off.
The Nelson brothers?
Yeah.
What are they called? Nelson?
Nelson.
Yeah. More than words.
That's not them.
yeah, but
That's
the
not
rock,
them?
That's Extreme.
Oops. My bad.
The
No,
rock,
they did
the-
After the Rain. Nelson. After the rain.
yeah, but the rock pop
washes
I
song.
could have swore they were
I
sitting
wrote-
on Barstool
I'm
singing
like-
that song.
That's Extreme.
Wow, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but like the rock pop song that I wrote, I'm really proud of.
Okay, cool. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I really do. But yeah, look for our new theme song. It will be at the beginning of course, and the end of our video cast.
Mm-hmm.
Go Chiefs tomorrow.
Yes, go Chiefs. Suck it, Eagles.
And honestly, just stay tuned for my stuff,
Mhm.
my music,
All of our little shorts, like the Valentine
Yeah.
short we put out this week. That was pretty
and
cool.
my drag race miniseries.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Dirt, Gail, sorry, we interchange names a lot here at Sci-Fi Mombie. Gail will be starting a book club.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will be putting out a short on that.
Ooh, maybe I should do like music reviews.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go for it. Just bring me. We'll work on loading the content.
Yeah.
So, because we have a website, sci-fi-mommy.godaddysites.com. It's not that great, but I'm working on it.
We're trying our best. If we had a bit more budget, we could go to Wix or something.
Oh my lord.
Or Squarespace. Squarespace is really good too.
We would love your support. And please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and like our videos. I support a lot of people around me in the community, and I would love to have the love shared back. And I've made a bunch of new friends starting this podcast, so we welcome you. What we won't welcome is harassment. So we all have opinions. We're all entitled to them. Just be nice to each other.
I mean, it's as that saying goes. We all have just like assholes. We all have opinions, and they all stink.
That came from your grandfather, actually.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my dad. He's still recovering from COVID.
Oh yeah, there was
your mom.
There was a.
Hold on, just a second. David's mom, unfortunately, had to have a good portion of her right foot, left foot, removed. She's
the toes.
All the toes and the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing well. Is she home?
No, she's at rehab at Meredith.
Oh, we don't need to tell them where.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's okay.
But she just we're just shouting out because we know that she's been through a lot. So,
And then another mom-like figure in my life, Bev, several months ago had a stroke, and she's been in a nursing home ever since, and she's going downhill, and she'll never get to go home. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've known her for 30 years.
My grandma is 89. She just turned 89. She's in the same the nursing home as your mom. And she just got over pneumonia, or she still is. And she had a heart attack. And so it's hard when you sit back and you see these people you've grown up with. You think they're going to be there forever, and they just go downhill, I don't like to say downhill like that because it freaks me out, but you got to say it how you got to say it.
I've just about reached the top of the hill.
Yeah. Yeah. So, without further ado, we will end the show. Like us, subscribe, whatever, on our social media. And if you see someone crying, be sure to ask them if it's because of their haircut.
And always remember, people are dying, Kim.
And if you're a company that wants to sponsor us, get a hold of the Mombie. We could use your support.
Yes, we could. Please. We need to build a better studio.
I want to watch the Kardashians.
You're going to need a bigger studio.
You and the Kardashians. I will never understand it. Okay.
Kardashians.
Hey now. Come on. We don't need to be sued. Kim just graduated law school. All right. All right, guys. Until next week. Stay classy. Ooh, I'm not supposed to say that one.
What?
You're not supposed to reference Ron Burgundy because Paramount will come after you, but I don't care.
Oops.
All right, bye, guys.